Hi everyone, my name is Ron Van Sessen. I'm a doTERRA wellness advocate, and I'm going to do another video today on one of the supplements. And today we're going to focus on this one right here, TerraZyme. Now last week we did PB Assist. We did a quick video on that, so I hope you saw that. If you didn't, please go back and find it because there was some great information there on PB Assist. But like PB Assist, TerraZyme is part of the Daily Habits Kit. Now, TerraZyme is part of the Digest Zen line through doTERRA. We all know the Digest Zen, the Digest tabs and things like that. So TerraZyme is part of the Digest Zen. So obviously we're talking about digestion support here. And we're also talking about enzymes, TerraZyme enzymes. You probably made that connection. That's what we're talking about is enzymes. Now enzymes are very critical to digestion. Because they actually act as a catalyst for a lot of the digestive processes in our bodies, whether it be helping us to absorb and utilize the good nutrients that we're getting, or helping to protect us from some of the contaminants that could potentially be in our food. So that's the important thing that enzymes do. They're extremely critical. And today in modern society, a lot of our foods that we eat today no longer have the enzymes in them that they had years ago. You know, the food that we eat today is no longer as nutritionally beneficial to us as the food that our grandparents and great-grandparents ate before us, because farming practices have changed and we now have different additives in foods that aren't always the best for us, but that improve shelf life. So that's kind of the direction that has gone in our society, unfortunately. But TerraZyme helps us with that because it replaces a lot of those enzymes that we need for healthy digestion. Now, TerraZyme actually contains 10 different whole foods-based enzymes. Now, we talked about whole foods-based before when we talked about Microplex VMZ. And we talked about how important that is because our bodies know how to absorb whole foods. They don't necessarily know how to absorb foreign objects. They'll fight those things. But TerraZyme actually is whole foods based. So our cells welcome them in. They go right inside our cells and they go to work. Now, we also talked about with Microplex VMC, we had talked about the importance of the enzyme delivery system and how the enzyme actually takes the nutrients inside the cell wall. So again, that's what's happening here is with TerraZyme, it's helping take all the good nutrients and things that we are getting from our food into the cells so they can be processed properly. And at the same time, it protects us, those enzymes protect us from potential discomfort that we may feel from such things as lactose or other things that our bodies just aren't comfortable with. So anyway, that's what this does. Now I'm going to show you what this what TerraZyme looks like. I'm going to take one out here and show it to you real quick. Let me get one here. And here he is right here. It's a little kind of off-white, grayish colored capsule there. Not a monster, not a big hard thing to swallow. Very easy to swallow. And what's recommended with these is you can actually take up to 3 of these with each meal, so up to 9 of them a day. So you may only need 2 for each meal, you may only need 1 for each meal. Try it out, but each one of these bottles here, this is a 30-day supply, you actually have 90 capsules inside here. So that should last you at least a month, depending on your needs. Now, for me, I had not been using TerraZyme up until a couple of months ago. I really didn't think I needed it because I was eating already a whole foods-based diet. And I was doing very well with that. I was getting much healthier. I was taking the Lifelong Vitality and the other supplements. I just didn't think I needed this. However, where this really came into play for me is when I was traveling. And by traveling, a lot of times we don't get to eat the foods we would necessarily want to eat. We have to eat what's available, whether we're at a hotel or we're at a restaurant somewhere. We don't know how things are prepared. And a lot of times when we travel, that's when we tend to get some irritation in our digestive system. So this TerraZyme is a wonderful, wonderful aid for that situation. It helps us to ease any discomfort that we have related to digestion, and at the same time, it helps us absorb all those good nutrients and things that we should be getting in our system. So add TerraZyme to your daily regimen. I strongly recommend it. I think you'll feel a difference. I know that I did. And that's about it for TerraZyme, I think. So Anyway, any questions you have, please feel free to post them after this video. I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have. And I'll be doing another video shortly on another supplement. And until then, I wish you all wellness.